Imagine a quiet classroom, where a young student is battling an invisible storm inside. Their eyes silently plead for help, a muffled cry amid the turning pages and whispering classmates. This mental health crisis, unseen by many, is devastating. A struggle between despair and hope. Most believe the answers lie only in therapy or medication. But what if the solution is something simpler, closer to home? Today, you'll discover why sustainability might be the missing piece in this story, and how it could change the way we think about mental health forever. The pressure in schools today is overwhelming. Students juggle academic expectations, social challenges, and family pressures that leave little room to breathe. Anxiety creeps in, depression quietly settles, and stress becomes a constant companion. But the hardest part is that many classrooms feel disconnected from nature, a vital element for human well-being. Without this connection, student struggles can deepen, making traditional treatments insufficient. We need to look beyond the usual and consider what is missing in the environment around them. Sustainability is often misunderstood as just environmentalism, but it's much more than that. It's a lifestyle that embraces balance, care, and connection, not only to the planet, but to ourselves and our communities. By adopting sustainable practices, we create spaces that nurture both body and mind. This approach fosters well-being and resilience, making it a powerful tool against mental health struggles in schools. What if schools could become sanctuaries of healing, rooted in sustainability? Through this video, you will learn how sustainability offers not just hope but practical solutions for mental health crises in classrooms. You'll see examples of how green spaces, nature projects, and healthy habits can transform lives. This is more than theory. It's a call to action for educators, parents, and communities. The missing piece is here, waiting to be embraced. So stay with me as we explore this transformative connection between mental health and sustainability. What you learn today could reshape how we support students, turning classrooms from places of crisis into havens of growth and healing. The mental health crisis in school environments. Mental health challenges among students are rising at an alarming rate. Anxiety, depression, and stress have become everyday battles for many young people. The competitive nature of schools, coupled with social and family pressures, often overwhelms students before they even realize it. Unfortunately, many schools lack the resources or environment that truly support mental well-being. The typical responses, counseling sessions, or medication, while helpful, don't always address the root causes. One of the biggest issues is that many classrooms are sterile, closed-off spaces, disconnected from natural elements that humans need for emotional balance. The absence of greenery, fresh air, and natural light creates an environment that can exacerbate feelings of isolation and anxiety. Studies have shown that exposure to nature can lower cortisol levels, reduce stress, and improve mood. So when schools ignore these needs, they may unintentionally contribute to worsening mental health. The crisis isn't just in individual students, it's systemic. Schools often focus heavily on academic performance, leaving little room for emotional development or stress relief. This imbalance makes it difficult for students to find healthy coping mechanisms. Without interventions that promote overall wellness, students may feel trapped in cycles of pressure and mental exhaustion. Teachers and parents sometimes feel helpless, unsure how to support a student whose struggles go beyond the classroom. Mental health is complex, intertwined with the environment, lifestyle, and community. This complexity calls for holistic solutions that address more than just symptoms. Recognizing the environment as part of the problem and part of the solution is a critical step. This block sets the stage for why traditional approaches are insufficient. To truly help students, we must rethink how classrooms and schools function. It's time to introduce sustainability not only as a concept, but as a necessary foundation for mental health support. What sustainability means beyond the environment's sustainability is frequently associated only with protecting the planet, recycling, reducing waste, and conserving resources. While these are essential, sustainability also involves creating lifestyles that support balance, health, and connection on a human level. It's about living in a way that nurtures both our planet and ourselves, recognizing the deep bond between the two. This expanded view makes sustainability a powerful concept for mental health. When we talk about sustainability in mental health, we mean creating environments and habits that promote long-term well-being. This includes fostering connections with nature, cultivating mindful routines, and building supportive communities. Sustainable living means slowing down, respecting natural rhythms, and prioritizing self-care alongside ecological care. It's a holistic approach that recognizes the mind-body-environment relationship in schools. Applying sustainability means more than just adding a recycling bin. It means designing spaces that encourage interaction with nature, promoting healthy eating, encouraging physical activity, and creating a culture of care and mindfulness. These elements build resilience in students, equipping them to handle stress and emotional challenges more effectively. Sustainability also challenges the culture of overwork and screen addiction that dominates modern life. By promoting balance and natural engagement, it helps students reconnect with themselves and the world around them. This reconnection is essential for healing mental health struggles and preventing future crises. Ultimately, sustainability is about creating conditions for thriving, not just surviving. When schools embrace this broader vision, they become places where students can grow emotionally, intellectually, and physically, in harmony with their environment and themselves. Asterisk how sustainability supports students facing mental health challenges. Imagine a school where students spend time tending to a garden, feeling the soil in their hands and the sun on their faces. Such simple activities have profound impacts on mental well-being. Gardening in green spaces reduce stress hormones, improve mood, and provide a sense of accomplishment and purpose. These moments of calm and connection become lifelines for students struggling with anxiety or depression. Sustainable routines also promote better nutrition, a crucial but often overlooked factor in mental health. Access to fresh, wholesome food supports brain function and emotional regulation. Schools that integrate sustainable food programs help students build healthy habits that benefit both their bodies and minds. This creates a foundation for long-term wellness beyond the classroom. Reducing screen time and encouraging outdoor play are also key aspects. The modern classroom often centers around digital devices, which can increase stress and reduce focus. Sustainability encourages more natural forms of engagement, physical movement, creative projects, and social interaction that recharge the brain and foster resilience. Furthermore, sustainability nurtures a sense of belonging and community. Group projects related to ecology or wellness build cooperation and empathy, vital for emotional health. When students feel connected to their peers and environment, their mental health improves. This sense of connection counters feelings of isolation that many students experience by embedding sustainability into daily school life. We create a nurturing ecosystem where mental health challenges are met, not just with treatment, but with supportive, healing environments. Sustainability becomes a vital piece in the puzzle of student well-being. Real stories and inspiring examples in a small rural school. A student battling severe anxiety found unexpected relief through participation in a school garden project. Caring for plants gave her a sense of control and calm she hadn't found elsewhere. Over time, her anxiety episodes lessened, and she rediscovered joy in daily life. This simple, sustainable practice became a cornerstone of her healing journey. Another example comes from an urban school that transformed its concrete courtyard into a green oasis. Students used the space for mindfulness breaks and group activities. Teachers reported improved focus and fewer behavioral issues. Parents noticed their children coming home calmer and happier. These changes, rooted in sustainability, sparked a ripple effect of well-being throughout the community. These stories highlight a growing movement of schools embracing sustainability as a tool for mental health. Research supports these efforts, showing how green spaces and ecological engagement lower stress and boost emotional resilience. Sustainability is not a luxury. It is a necessity for healthy, thriving students. Beyond schools, Communities adopting sustainable practices report stronger social bonds and better mental health outcomes. The connection between caring for the environment and caring for ourselves is becoming undeniable. These real-world examples provide hope and a roadmap for others facing similar challenges. These stories remind us that the missing piece in mental health crises may be found in the simplest of acts: planting a seed, spending time outside, or creating a sustainable routine that honors the whole person. Asterisk, a call to action: sustainability as the missing piece. Mental health crisis in classrooms won't be solved by medication and therapy alone. We must integrate holistic approaches that recognize the environment as a key part of healing. Sustainability offers us that path. By building greener, healthier, more connected schools, we nurture not only academic success, but emotional well-being. It's time for educators, parents, and policymakers to embrace sustainability as an essential strategy. Creating spaces rich with nature, encouraging healthy habits, and fostering community will empower students to face challenges with resilience. Sustainability transforms schools from places of stress to sanctuaries of growth. This shift requires awareness and action from all of us. Whether it's advocating for green spaces, supporting sustainable food programs, or encouraging outdoor time, small steps can make a huge difference. We all have a role in creating environments where mental health can thrive. Ask yourself, how can you bring sustainability into your school or community? What changes can you inspire to support those facing mental health struggles? The power to transform is within your reach, and the time to act is now. Together, let's make sustainability the missing piece that helps students not just survive, but truly flourish in classrooms and beyond. Asterisk. Empowering students through sustainability education and mindfulness sustainability education isn't just about teaching facts. It's about empowering students to take charge of their own well-being and the world around them. When students learn the importance of sustainable living, they also develop a sense of responsibility and agency. This empowerment combats feelings of helplessness that often accompany mental health struggles. By understanding their impact and their ability to affect change, students gain confidence that extends beyond the classroom, incorporating mindfulness practices. Alongside sustainability education strengthens this effect. Mindfulness helps students become aware of their thoughts and emotions without judgment, fostering emotional regulation and resilience. When combined with lessons on nature and sustainability, mindfulness connects the mind to the environment, deepening students' sense of belonging. This dual approach cultivates calmness, focus, and an inner balance that counters anxiety and stress. Many schools have begun implementing programs that blend sustainability projects with mindfulness activities. For example, students may spend time meditating in gardens they helped create or practice breathing exercises before planting seeds. These experiences not only teach practical skills, but also embed a philosophy of care for oneself and for the planet. This holistic education nurtures mental health by engaging students intellectually, emotionally, and physically. Sustainability and mindfulness together encourage a shift from reactive coping to proactive self-care. Students learn tools to manage their mental health daily, reducing the likelihood of crises. They also develop empathy, learning to care for others and the environment, which builds stronger social connections, a key protective factor against mental illness. This approach fosters a community of support and understanding within the school. Ultimately, empowering students through sustainability, education, and mindfulness prepares them for lifelong well-being. It equips them to face challenges with clarity and compassion and inspires them to build a healthier world. This is how sustainability becomes more than a missing piece. It becomes a foundational part of mental health. Care in schools, building, community resilience through sustainable practices. When sustainability becomes part of school culture, fosters a strong sense of community and shared purpose. Students, teachers, and staff working together on sustainability projects create bonds that go beyond the classroom walls. This collective effort helps break down feelings of isolation, a major contributor to mental health struggles. Being part of something bigger restores hope and builds resilience, the ability to recover from difficulties and keep moving forward. Community gardens. Recycling initiatives and energy-saving campaigns provide more than environmental benefits. They offer students a chance to collaborate, communicate, and support one another in meaningful ways. These interactions cultivate empathy and social skills, essential components of emotional well-being. In a sustainable school, everyone has a role to play, and every contribution matters, reinforcing a sense of belonging. Sustainable practices also teach valuable life skills such as problem-solving, responsibility, and perseverance. These skills empower students to face personal challenges with greater confidence, as they see the tangible results of their efforts: a thriving garden, cleaner environment, or reduced waste. They develop pride and a sense of achievement. This positive reinforcement nurtures self-esteem, a protective factor against anxiety and depression. Moreover, schools that embrace sustainability often extend their impact into the wider community. Students bring their knowledge and enthusiasm home, influencing families and neighbors. This ripple effect spreads awareness and creates supportive networks beyond the school, strengthening community resilience overall. Together, these networks create environments where mental health is valued and actively supported. By building resilient communities grounded in sustainability, schools create safe havens where mental health crises can be prevented or mitigated. The shared commitment to caring for people and the planet becomes a powerful antidote to isolation, stress, and despair. This is why sustainability is not just a missing piece, it is the foundation of a healthier, more connected future. Overcoming challenges to implement sustainability in schools. While the benefits of sustainability for mental health are clear, implementing these practices in schools can face real challenges. Budget constraints, lack of awareness, or resistance to change often stand in the way. Many educators and administrators may feel overwhelmed or unsure about how to integrate sustainability meaningfully without disrupting academic priorities. These barriers can make the missing piece seem out of reach. However, overcoming these obstacles starts with small, intentional steps. Schools can begin by introducing simple green projects, planting a few trees, starting a recycling program, or dedicating time for outdoor learning. These initiatives require minimal resources, but create powerful impacts on student well-being and school culture. Educators can also collaborate with local organizations and community members to gain support and expertise. Education and training play a crucial role in breaking down resistance. When teachers understand the deep connection between sustainability and mental health, they become advocates and innovators. Equipping staff with knowledge and tools to incorporate sustainability into their daily routines fosters enthusiasm and commitment. Student involvement in decision-making also increases motivation and ownership of projects. Another key is flexibility, allowing schools to tailor sustainability efforts to their unique contexts and resources. What works in one school may differ in another, but the core principles remain the same: connection with nature, healthy habits, and community building. Sharing successes and challenges across schools creates a supportive network, spreading inspiration and practical solutions. Ultimately, persistence and collaboration unlock the power of sustainability as the missing piece in mental health care. By facing challenges head-on and valuing incremental progress, schools can transform obstacles into opportunities. This journey is not just about environmental change, but about creating nurturing spaces where students can thrive emotionally, socially, and academically. The role of policy and leadership in promoting sustainability for mental health. For sustainability to become truly integrated as a missing piece in mental health care within schools, strong leadership and supportive policies are essential. School leaders who prioritize sustainability create a vision that permeates the entire educational environment. This vision influences decisions about curriculum design, infrastructure, and community engagement, shaping a culture where mental well-being and sustainability coexist naturally. Policies at the district or government level can provide the framework and resources necessary to implement sustainable initiatives effectively. Funding for green spaces, mental health programs linked with sustainability. In professional development for educators, empowers schools to act confidently. Without clear policies, efforts can become fragmented or underfunded, limiting their potential impact on student health. Leaders who champion sustainability also inspire teachers, parents, and students to embrace new practices. Their commitment demonstrates that mental health care is a shared responsibility that extends beyond counseling offices. When sustainability is woven into school values, it encourages everyone to participate actively in creating healthier learning environments. This collective ownership strengthens the overall effectiveness of interventions. Moreover, data collection and research supported by policy help schools monitor progress and adjust strategies, tracking improvements in student mental health alongside sustainability efforts provides evidence of success, motivating continued investment. Transparency and accountability ensure that sustainability remains a priority, not just a trend. Leadership thus plays a critical role in sustaining momentum and deepening impact. Ultimately, policies and leadership set the stage for a systemic shift where sustainability becomes foundational to mental health support in schools. By embedding these values institutionally, we move from isolated efforts to widespread transformation. This shift is key to unlocking the full potential of sustainability as the missing piece in addressing the mental health crisis in classrooms. Envisioning a future where sustainability and mental health thrive together, imagine a future where every school is a sanctuary of green spaces, natural light, and mindful practices, a place where students not only learn but heal. In this future, classrooms are filled with plants, outdoor learning is the norm, and sustainable habits are part of daily life. Mental health crises become less frequent because students feel connected, supported, and empowered. This vision is not just a dream, it's an achievable reality when we embrace sustainability as the missing piece. This future requires collective effort. Educators, parents, policymakers, and communities must unite around a shared goal. Nurturing the whole child in an environment that respects both their minds and the planet. When we prioritize sustainability, we prioritize mental health. These two are inseparable, each strengthening the other. Together, they form the foundation for resilient, vibrant generations. Technology and innovation can support this vision by creating sustainable solutions that enhance learning and well-being. Smart gardens, energy-efficient buildings, and digital mindfulness tools can all play a role. But technology alone is not enough. It must be paired with human connection and care for nature. This balance ensures that progress doesn't come at the expense of emotional health. The power to shape this future lies with us. By advocating for sustainability in schools, supporting green initiatives, and raising awareness about mental health, we become agents of change. Every small action contributes to a larger movement, one that transforms schools into nurturing environments where every student can thrive. As we close, remember, sustainability is more than environmental responsibility. It's a lifeline for mental health. It is the missing piece that can turn crisis into hope and struggle into growth. Share this message, start the conversation, and be part of a future where sustainability and mental health grow together. Strong and unbreakable. Imagine a world where every school is a green refuge, a place where tired minds find peace and hope. Blossoms. Imagine nature as an ever-present ally, gently healing invisible wounds and renewing spirits. This is the power of sustainability. Quiet, accessible, and profound. Share this video to spread the message that sustainability can save minds and transform lives. Comment below with your ideas on how to bring this missing piece to your community. Your voice could spark a movement that changes countless lives. Let's come together and turn classrooms from crisis zones into havens of healing and growth. Sustainability isn't just the future, it's the answer we need today.